Imagine being free from financial worry, debt, and the constant stress of making ends meet. This is what we call financial freedom, and it's within your reach. Financial freedom is not just a dream for millennials, it's a necessity. With unique challenges like skyrocketing student debt and the high cost of living, achieving financial independence can seem like an uphill battle. But don't fret. We're here to help you navigate this journey. Stay tuned as we delve into a comprehensive step-by-step guide to help you achieve financial freedom. To gain control over your finances first, you must understand them. Picture your finances as a vast, bustling city. To navigate through this city effectively, you need a map. That's where budgeting comes in. It's your financial roadmap, guiding you through your earnings, savings, and expenditures. Let's take a common example. Do you enjoy a cup of coffee from your favorite cafe every morning? It might seem like a small expense, but let's do a quick calculation. If your coffee costs $4, and you buy one every weekday, that's $20 a week. Multiply that by 52 weeks in a year, and you're spending over $1,000 annually on coffee alone. Now imagine if you were to make your coffee at home, saving those $4 daily. Over a year, you'd have an extra $1,000 to put towards your savings, or invest in something meaningful. Of course, coffee is just one example. There are numerous other daily or weekly expenses we tend to overlook. From subscriptions we barely use to impulse buys we could avoid, these small savings can add up to a significant amount over time. This is where tracking your expenses comes in handy. It's akin to the satellite view on your financial city's map, giving you a detailed overview of where your money is going. There are plenty of apps and tools available today that can help you track every penny, making the process easier and more efficient. In doing so, you might discover patterns and habits you weren't aware of. Perhaps you're spending more on dining out than you realized, or your monthly gym membership is going unused. By identifying these areas, you can make informed decisions and adjustments to your spending habits. Remember, understanding your finances isn't about depriving yourself of the things you enjoy. It's about making conscious decisions, prioritizing your spending, and finding balance. With a clear understanding of where your money goes, you're already one step closer to financial freedom. But what's next? Scene script. Debt can feel like a heavy chain dragging you down. Let's explore how to break free. Imagine debt as a mountain. It may seem insurmountable now, but with the right strategies, you can climb to the top and plant your flag of financial freedom. One such strategy is to consolidate your student loans. Many of us are burdened by multiple student loans, each with different interest rates and payment schedules. Consolidation simplifies this by merging these loans into one, often with a lower overall interest rate. This way, you're dealing with one manageable payment instead of juggling many. Consider Jamie, a millennial who had 5 different student loans. She consolidated them into a single loan with a lower interest rate. She now saves more on interest and has a clearer perspective of her debt situation. Now let's discuss another approach, the avalanche method. This strategy involves paying off debts with the highest interest rates first. The logic is simple. The faster you clear high-interest debt, the less you pay in the long run. Think about Mike, a fellow millennial. He had a mix of debts. A hefty credit card balance with a sky-high interest rate, a moderate car loan, and a small student loan. He decided to tackle the credit card debt first, despite it being the largest. By focusing his extra money on this debt, he was able to clear it quicker than if he'd spread his payments evenly across all his debts. He then moved on to the car loan, and finally, the student loan. Using the avalanche method, Mike saved a considerable amount in interest payments. However, remember that everyone's financial situation is unique. What worked for Jamie or Mike may not work for you. It's important to evaluate your own circumstances and choose a strategy that suits you best. But managing debt is more than just a strategic game. It's about gaining control over your financial life. It's about making informed decisions today that will help shape a secure, prosperous future. By managing your debt effectively, you can start to build a strong financial foundation, but that's just the beginning. Scene script. Life is full of surprises, some of which can hit your wallet hard. An emergency fund can be your financial safety net. Consider the emergency fund as your financial shock absorber. It's a stash of money set aside to cover the financial surprises life throws your way. These unexpected events can be stressful and costly. Examples could be losing your job, or a sudden major health issue, or even a hefty car repair bill. Now, you might wonder, why is an emergency fund necessary? Well, without one, these life events can lead you into debt or even bankruptcy. It's a key component to your financial security, providing you with a safety net to handle unexpected expenses without having to rely on credit cards, loans, or help from family and friends. But how do you start building an emergency fund? Well, start by setting a goal. A good rule of thumb is to aim for enough to cover 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. If that sounds daunting, remember, start small and build up. Even setting aside $10 a week can add up over time. Let's say you're making $30,000 a year and your monthly living expenses are about $2,000. You should aim to save between $6,000 and $12,000. It may seem like a lot, but remember, this is your safety net. With an emergency fund, you can face life's unexpected challenges without derailing your financial freedom journey. Investing may seem daunting, but it's a crucial step towards financial freedom. Now let's dive into the world of investing. Investing is essentially making your money work for you. It involves purchasing assets like stocks, bonds, or real estate, with the expectation that your investment will generate more money over time. But where do you start? Well, the first thing to know is that you don't need a fortune to get started. You can start investing with as little as a few $100s. The key is to start early and make regular contributions, no matter how small. This is the power of compounding. Imagine you invest $100 every month. Over 20 years, with an average annual return of 7%, you'd have over $50,000. And all you invested was $24,000. The rest is just your money making more money. There are several ways to invest. One popular option for millennials is robo-advisors. Robo-advisors are digital platforms that automate investing based on your financial goals and risk tolerance. They're a great way to get started without needing to know all the ins and outs of the stock market. Another excellent option is index funds. An index fund is a type of mutual fund that aims to track the performance of a specific market index. They're a great choice if you're looking for a low-cost, passive investment strategy. Let's illustrate this with an example. Say, you invested in an index fund tracking the S&P 500 10 years ago. The S&P 500 has averaged an annual return of around 10% over the past decade. So if you started with $1,000 and added $100 every month, your investment would be worth over $23,000 today. Remember, investing isn't about getting rich quick. It's about growing your wealth steadily over time. It's about taking control of your financial future and making your money work for you. Investing is a powerful tool that can help you grow your wealth and achieve financial freedom faster. So why not start today? Your future self will thank you. Financial freedom may seem like a distant dream, but with these steps, it's closer than you think. Let's take a quick moment to recap what we've covered today. We started by understanding your finances, a crucial step that lays the foundation for your financial journey. We then moved on to managing debt, a reality for many millennials, but remember, it's not insurmountable. Next, we discussed the importance of building an emergency fund. It's your safety net, your peace of mind in times of unexpected expenses. And finally, we dove into investing for the future. It's never too early to start investing, and remember, the magic of compounding works best when given time. Every step you take, understanding your finances, managing your debt, creating your emergency fund, and investing for your future, brings you closer to your goal of financial freedom. Start your journey towards financial freedom today. Remember, every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Subscribe for more financial tips and guidance.